What's up guys, this is Hardik here. I know it's been a while that I've uploaded a video on YouTube, but I thought why not kick off 2020 by showing you guys what is on my iPhone, what apps do I use, how I set up my phones and stuff like that. So yeah, this is the iPhone 10R with me right now, and I'm rocking this phone completely naked with no tempered glass, just a skin from D brand. This was their limited edition skin that they released a couple of months back, which is no longer available. So I have the D brand skin itself, the robot skin, and that's all I am rocking as of now. But I do also have the D brand grip with me. So this is the D brand grip. I do put this sometimes when I have to go out or something like that. So when I'm going on a trek or just going out somewhere, I don't carry my phone naked because again it may get scratched up. So at that particular time I do put the D brand grip. So that is pretty much what I have on the phone itself. Now let's dive into the phone itself. As I said, this is the iPhone 10R and I've been using this for quite some time now. And as you can see, I do like to organize my apps into folders, and that's what I have right over here, a bunch of folders which I'll be going into in a bit. So yeah, there's only one home screen as you can see, so only one page of apps, and on the left hand side I have few widgets right over here. So the first one being batteries. So this basically tells me the phone battery, the AirPods battery, and also the AirPods case battery. So this is what I have in the widgets. The first widget is I have the battery, then I have the up next from calendar. So basically this tells me any of the upcoming events that I have in my calendar. Then I have the weather app, and then I have the screen time app, then I have the news, I have stocks as well just for the sake of it, then I have music, and I have Snapchat friends. So that is basically it for my widget section. And yeah, I did also have shortcuts right over here in the widget itself, but I did remove it because I personally don't use shortcuts a lot, which were the Siri shortcuts obviously. So I tend to not use it, so I thought why not remove it and not just keep just for the sake of it. So I did remove it. So moving on to the home screen itself, on the dock as you can see I have three apps, all are green, so all green apps, which is the phone, FaceTime, and messages. So I also had WhatsApp right here, but the three apps at the bottom look so pleasing. So I just thought why not keep just the three of it and not fill it with four. So beginning with the first app on the home screen is Google Maps. So I personally do not trust Apple Maps, and this is by experience. I did give Apple Maps a shot in India and it does not work any good. So for some weird reason it takes some other route. So I'm sticking with Google Maps for now until and unless Apple Maps get better in India. So Google Maps is my trusted location guider app. You could also use Waze, which I had in my phone, but again that does not work very good in India. Then I have the stock Apple calendar, then I have the Safari app and camera. Then I have down below the weather, Gmail. I don't personally like the stock mail app as well. Gmail has everything sorted out as your promotion, your social, and stuff like that. Then I have the app store, and then I have the settings. So as you can see, I like to color code, arrange the apps based on their colors as well. So I have white as of calendar and Gmail, I have blue as in Safari and App Store, gray for camera settings, and again Google Maps and weather, because obviously it has some blue in it. So moving on to the very first folder, which is named Crab, which consists of all the Apple or stock Apple apps, which I don't use at all, not even once. So I have notes, mail, maps, I have iTunes store, voice memos, and stuff like that, which I never use personally. So I have it in a folder called Crap. Then comes utilities. So in this I have Aftershave to track my parcels and stuff like that. So recently they did push dark mode for the app itself. So as you can see, I have dark mode in the app, so I do personally like it. I used to use 17 track as well, but I found this app to be pretty cool. Then I have Google Calendar, I have Google Keep. Google Calendar I use because I like to keep track of my events, and as you can see I have a ton of events right over here. I would not like to show you guys the events, but I do organize each and every event and stuff like that. So I use Google Calendar for that, and also it basically looks good than Apple Maps. Then I have Google Keep to store all my notes and stuff like that. Then I have Flight Radar 24. This is a very fun app just to track your flights and stuff like that. So as you can see, you can track your flights or like any flight. If you just hit on any of the flight, you will get the start location and the destination. So yeah, this is a very cool app, and you could track, if you're flying, you could track your flight or your parents' flight and stuff like that. So yeah, this is very cool. If you want to track your flight, I definitely recommend you guys to download this particular app. Then I have the wallet app, and yeah, I do use this a lot as well. As you can see, all of my movie tickets, my train tickets, and some event as well. So for some reason I do not know how to add boarding passes of flights in this particular app. So recently I did fly and I was not able to add my boarding pass into the Apple Wallet app. If you guys know what the issue is, just do let me know. But yeah, I would like to add my boarding passes in this app as well. So yeah, then I use stocks again, just for the sake of it. I do not invest in any. So yeah, then I have a folder called movies. So basically these are all the ticket booking apps and movie streaming apps. So I have Netflix, Hotstar, Prime Video, Apple TV. So I am on the Apple TV subscription, which is like free for a year for me. Then I have these apps just to book movie tickets and stuff like that. So yeah, this is pretty much for the movies folder, just some apps to stream and book for movie tickets. Then I have a folder called social. I won't be going in detailed for this particular folder because all the links to follow me will be in the description box below, and you guys must know each and every app that I have in this particular folder. So yeah, no need to explain any of the app. Then I have a folder called food. So this is basically each and every food delivery app that I have on my phone. So I have Swiggy. I personally do use Swiggy, Starbucks, Zomato, and Uber Eats a lot. So these are the 4 apps that I use a lot from this particular folder. So yeah, nothing else, just some food delivery apps that I have. Then I have a folder called others with some Google apps and some other apps. So Unsplash is a very good wallpaper app. As you can see, the wallpaper I have on my home screen is the one that I got from Unsplash. So you can search for any of the photo or any of the wallpaper that you want, and you will get that particular wallpaper in the app itself, and you could either save or download the wallpaper as per you want. Then I have the Google app. Obviously I have Dashlane, as I am a Dashlane premium subscriber. I do have it on my phone there. Then I have remote desktop to just control my PC from anywhere around the world. Then I have an app called DigiLocker. So this app is nothing but just to scan and store all the government documents that you have, and yeah, like your license, your PAN card, your Aadhaar card and stuff like that. Then I have Google Duo just to video call. Then I have this app called Bobby. So this is a subscription tracking app. So if I just open this, you could keep a track of all your subscriptions that you have. And yeah, these are all my subscriptions. So YouTube Premium, Netflix and stuff like that. So yeah, this basically keeps track of it, and also lets you know when do you have to pay your bills and stuff like that. So this is a very good app. You can just tap on the plus button and add any of the subscription that you own, and even if it is not available in this particular app, like Hotstar was not available in this app, you can anyways add, give it a color, and you're good to go. So this is a very good app in my opinion. And if you want to keep track of your subscriptions and just keep track of how much you're spending per month, per year and stuff like that, give it a go, and yeah, you won't be disappointed. Then I have the Apple support and speed test app, pretty self-explanatory. Then I have another folder called payments. So this is a boring folder of all my bank apps and just all the payments app. So yeah, that is pretty much it. Google Pay, Paytm, PayPal and stuff like that. These are all the apps that I use for payments. Then comes the music folder, and yeah, I do use each and every app that is present in this folder. So I do have Apple Music. Personally, I do like Apple Music because it gives you what you actually want. So the For You tab in Apple Music is very good. I like this better than Spotify because it basically knows what you want personally. So yeah, this is a very good app in my opinion. Then I have YouTube Music. As I have the YouTube Premium subscription, it did come with the YouTube Music as well. Then I have Play Music, which is Google Play Music. So because I have the YouTube Music subscription, I get access to Play Music as well. Then I have Shazam to scan songs. Then I have SoundCloud. I have Amazon Music because I do have Amazon Prime subscription. Then I have Spotify. I basically only use Spotify just for the playlists, because the playlists in Spotify are really great. So that is why I use this app for. Then I have the folder called Travel. So this basically has every flight and hotel booking apps. So these are all the flights that I have flown in the past, and some Airbnb, as I said. Then I have Uber and Ola cabs. I have this app for trains. So I did recently travel by train, so that is for the particular app itself. So yeah, that is basically it for the app, all the flights and the hotel booking and stuff like that. Then I have the folder called GRE, which is the exam that I'll be giving in few months. So these are all the apps to just prep for GRE. Then I have the folder called Smart Home, which consists of Google Home, as I have the Google Home Mini with me. Also I have two smart switches which can be controlled through the Google Home app itself. So yeah, I have two of them in my bedroom. So these are it. There we go. So one is for my lamp and one is for my mirror light. So that is pretty much it. Then I have a Chromecast in my living room. So that is all for the Google Home app. Then I have the Tether app, which is basically a TP-Link app. So I have a router in my room, and I have an extender as well, which is connected to my particular router. So it basically tells us how many users are currently using. You could even block any user if you don't like him or her to have your access. I also have another access point in my living room, which cannot be for some reason tracked in this particular app. If I go out and connect it to that point, only then will it show me the router itself. Weird, but I mean, yeah, that is pretty much it for the app. Then also I have EV-Link. As I said, I have two smart switches. I have couple of them lying in my room. I still have to connect them to some points, but these are the two that I have, and they are called Sonoff Smart Switch. I'll put a link in the description box below if you guys want to check it out. But yeah, it is what it is. Then I have the Cam Mobile to just keep a track of the temperatures and stuff like that on my PC. Then I have the Shortcuts app, which is obviously Siri shortcuts. So yeah, that is pretty much it for the Smart Home folder. Then comes the Storage folder, which basically contains my photos, Google Photos, Drive, Files and Dropbox. All apps are self-explanatory, so I don't need to explain any of the app in this particular folder. Then comes the Shopping folder, again, which is pretty much self-explanatory as well. So Amazon, Apple Store, Flipkart is another shopping app, like just like Amazon. Then I have H&M, I have Prime Now. So I do personally like Prime Now because all the stuff in this particular app gets delivered to your place within 2 hours of your order. So that is pretty cool. Then I have a folder called Photos, which consists of all the photo editing apps and also hyperlapse and Giphy. So I do like to shoot hyperlapse and stuff like that. So I do use it sometimes if I'm in the mood. Then comes the Audio folder, which basically consists of Audible and Storytel. So these two apps are basically apps for audiobooks. I did have the subscription for Audible as well in the past. So I have couple of books lying around in that app itself. So that is the reason I'm not uninstalling it. I no more have the subscription for the app, but it is very good in terms of the collection of audiobooks. Then Storytel is another app similar to Audible, which also gives you the audiobook experience. Then Pocket Cast and Podcast are two apps for podcasts. So these are few podcasts that I follow, and yeah, if you guys want to check these out, just pause it and check it out. So these are few of the podcasts that I follow in both the apps. Personally, I like Pocket Cast, but the UI on the Podcasts app is good as well. Then the last folder is a folder called YouTube, which consists of YouTube app. I have Social Blade to track my channel stats and stuff like that. And then I have YouTube Studio to keep track of my channel views and stuff like that. So yeah, that is the app itself. And yeah, that is pretty much it. That is what is on my iPhone 2020. And as you guys know, I do organize this pretty much in folders itself, and I have no plans of changing this particular setup anytime in the future. So yeah, that is pretty much it. If you like this video, make sure to give it a big thumbs up, and if you have any questions regarding any apps, do let me know in the comment section down below. So yeah, for now that is pretty much it. Thank you for watching this video. If you want to see what is on my Android, which is my Pixel 2 XL, let me know in the comment section down below. I'll be making a video on that as well if you guys want. So yeah, that is pretty much it. Thank you for watching, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.